Hello everyone, and welcome back to Get By. Today, we're diving into one of the most iconic landmarks in the world, the Acropolis of Athens. Whether you're a history buff, a photography lover, or just someone who always dreamed of standing in the shadow of ancient ruins, the Acropolis is a must-see when you're in Athens. I've been lucky enough to visit a few times, and each time just blows me away. So, let's explore the Acropolis together, and I'll share some tips, fun facts, and a bit about my own experience along the way. Getting to the Acropolis is pretty straightforward. It's located right in the heart of Athens, and you can easily reach it by metro. Just hop off at the Acropolis station, and from there, it's a short walk to the entrance. Pro tip: get there early. I can't stress this enough. The crowds can get crazy, especially in the summer. And trust me, you'll want to experience this place without elbowing your way through a sea of tourists. When you first arrive, the sheer size of the Acropolis hits you. It's one of those places that's even more impressive in person. When I first saw it, I was completely in awe. The way it rises above the city, it's like you're stepping back in time. Plus, the views of Athens from up there are just breathtaking. Okay, let's geek out on some history for a second. The Acropolis dates back to the 5th century BC, during the Golden Age of Athens. It was built as a sacred space dedicated to Athena, the goddess of wisdom and war. The most famous structure, the Parthenon, is a temple dedicated to her. Fun fact: did you know that the Parthenon was originally painted in bright colors? I know, right? It's hard to imagine it being anything but the white marble we see today. But it was once decked out in reds, blues, and golds. Another interesting fact is that the Parthenon's columns are slightly curved. This was done on purpose by the ancient Greeks to correct optical illusions. Without this adjustment, the columns would appear to bow inward. How wild is that? The attention to detail is just mind-blowing. As you make your way up the hill, you'll pass through the Propylaea, the grand entrance to the Acropolis. It's this massive gateway that sets the stage for what's to come. When I first walked through it, I remember feeling this mix of excitement and reverence. It's like an ancient world is opening up right before your eyes. Once you're inside, there's so much to explore. Besides the Parthenon, you'll find the Erechtheion, with its famous caryatids, those gorgeous statues of women that serve as columns. Once you're there, look closely, and you'll notice that one of those is actually a replica. The original was taken to the British Museum in the 19th century, and there's still a lot of debate about whether it should be returned. Don't miss the Temple of Athena Nike either. It's a smaller structure, but it's super important, symbolizing victory. The views from here are some of the best, and it's a great spot to snap some photos. One of my favorite memories of the Acropolis was during my last visit. I got there just as the sun was rising, and there were hardly any people around. The light was soft and the air was cool, and it felt like I had the whole place to myself. I just sat down near the Parthenon and took it all in. The history, the views, everything. Here are some tips you should keep in mind when you're visiting the Acropolis. First off, wear comfy shoes. The paths are rocky and uneven, and you'll be doing a lot of walking. Also, bring water. There's not much shade up there, and it can get really hot, especially in the summer. If you're into photography, the Acropolis is a dream, but timing is key. Early morning or late afternoon gives you the best light and fewer crowds. And don't forget to check out the Acropolis Museum afterward. It's just a short walk away and houses tons of artifacts from the site. Plus, it has this awesome glass floor where you can see the ancient ruins beneath your feet. And that's a wrap on our Acropolis adventure. I hope you enjoyed this guide and picked up some tips for your own visit. If you did, be sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe for more travel tips and stories, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on our next adventure. Safe travels!